We got Luke
Oh
James.
yeah. Oh
Hello.
yeah.
Give him
How
some
you
love,
doing?
Smiz.
How you
Yes.
doing, Miss Hunter? How you doing?
Listen, I am good. I am good. I am good. You are, to me, a throwback talent. Somebody that can sing, can act,
Mhm.
you can do it all, and you're handsome. You do, you
Thank
know
you.
what I'm saying? Some people can be facially challenged while they're doing all this. Not you. You got the full package. Do you think of yourself as like kind of an old soul because
Mhm.
folk aren't doing their craft at the levels, all of the levels.
Yeah. I do see myself. I do think of myself as an old soul. Also innately because if you know anything about New Orleans, I'm from New Orleans. Um, it's kind of what we breed out there, old souls. Big Easy. I grew up listening to classics, what what you would deem as classics, and the deep cuts of those people like Donny Hathaway and Marvin and Teddy and the Fifth Dimensions and
Oh,
uh, the list goes on. Roberta Flack. I grew up listening to those songs. My mother played those records and for real records, vinyls, before we lost them in Katrina. So for me,
mm.
I've always known of the level I must obtain in order to fulfill my purpose. And who inspired me, they were excellent. So that's where I'm
Well,
at.
there is something in that soil in Louisiana, Saint Augustine. There's the
Hmm.
spiritual. There's the Haitian. There's that
Yeah,
rebel. There's that
yeah,
that indomitable spirit. So I would say less when you said it. I was like, I get it. I get it.
yeah,
I've been watching you since that you played Johnny Gill, I think, in one of those new edition
yeah,
biopics
yeah.
miniseries, which you killed it because you actually have the voice to be able to do
Thank
that.
you,
That falsetto is nasty.
thank you.
And then I was watching The Shy anyway, even before old boy got in that mess and got thrown off. So I was like, how they gonna freak this and spin it? And then they
Hmm.
brought my man Duda on because there
Yeah,
was another crime boss before Duda, right? And I was
yep,
like,
yep.
oh, okay, Curtis.
Yes,
Curtis Cook, he's
that's
part,
him.
he's family. So,
Yeah,
but and then you show up in the G wagon, and I was
yeah.
like, oh, what's gonna happen here?
Hmm.
Now, when you got the script for this role,
Hmm.
and already you're navigating waters in this space, it's this thing called Hollywood or
Hmm.
Hollyweird, where folk you know have an opinion about everything, have a room
Hmm.
about everything, want to talk about people in a way that's
Hmm.
not edifying.
Yeah,
You got that script. Some people run away from
yeah,
scripts like that. what
yeah.
what made you run into it and then kill the role?
Well, at that time, we had just concluded. I was on a show called Star on Fox, and that show had just concluded, and I was looking for something new, something challenging. I had asked God to give me something that would challenge me, and also I begin to move into a space. I'm still moving into it as an artist to be a vessel. Um, I want to do art that moves people in the best ways. However, good or bad, whatever that is for them to decide. But I think that art helps shifts humanity. And I believe in Lena Waithe. I believe in her mission, and I believe in her art. And I was a fan of The Shy before then, and so getting the opportunity and seeing what uh, the role was, I accepted the challenge, um, because I believe in the theory of leaving a little bit of heaven everywhere you go, and I see that's what this show is about. It honors Black people, Black folks in Southside Chicago, but if you're able to really watch it, then you kind of see yourself. Um, and they here we have another character that we are familiar with personally, some of us, but we haven't seen him on TV in this
Nah,
way.
and
So,
that's the, I mean, there's the complexity of the relationship with Jay.
mhm,
The that man discussion that y'all had.
mhm,
What does it mean to be a man? You teaching him how to date. How to treat a woman, I was
Yeah,
like, ooh. And then how you are so hard in the paint with your woman, you
yeah,
know, while
yeah.
society's looking at your woman one way, and we are embroiled in that right now on the heels of Dave Chappelle and all of this stuff,
Right, right.
that, the shy dealt with it as a matter of fact. Wasn't
Yeah,
like, ah, it was just
yeah.
okay. Yeah. And
Well,
yeah.
because my character sees her in her full, as she sees as she sees as she sees me. Um, he sees her in her her full humanity. Not just one aspect of her. There's many different colors to us as people, and I think it's a beautiful thing when you are able to find a relationship with someone that sees you in totality and not just one way or boxes you in. Someone that kind of inspires you to be your full self. And I really dig that the relationship. I really dig that dynamic within that family and what he's trying to do with his little brother, and also with his woman. You know, he's a
uh
real man.
no, 100%. And I think we need to start or stop making those definitions.
Mhm.
So, because they're usually through the lens of something that was brought to us through, bondage, through
Pain, yes,
enslavement, through that notion of manhood and womanhood is not ours, doesn't come from the
right.
continent with us. That said, was there readjustment that Luke James had to make to play Trig in relationship with Imani?
Absolutely. I've been grateful to be a part of projects, this being one of them, and also Thoughts of a Colored Man, that have moved me and molded me in a sense. It's been transformative and transcending, in every way. Just trying to restructure. I think part of life is to know that we're still children, and we should always uh, look forward to growing and keep expanding our minds. And as the world evolves, evolve with it, like the tree. So it's
Yep.
just becoming something more than what we've been boxed in to be.